Hello, beautiful people. This is Becky's Place. You're welcome to today's tutorial. In this video, I'll be showing you how I made this trending ashoki and fan. You can make use of any material of your choice, but for the purpose of this tutorial, I'll be making use of this ashoki fabric. Let's go, guys. These are my materials. This is my ashoki fabric. It is starched already, because I need to starch it so that it will be hard. I need something hard. And if you don't have starch, you can actually add your stay whatever to the fabric. You can use any fabric of your choice, but make sure that the fabric is hard so that at the end of the day your hand fan will not be falling off, you understand? So it will be strong. So this is starched already. I starched it. I don't want to double it. I don't want to add any stay there, so I just had to starch it so it is hard already. And this is my flowers for embellishment. This is my velvet material. This is my velvet material, my pair of scissors, my needle and thread. My needle is threaded already. I doubled like 7 to 8 times to have this. And this is my candle wax. Normally I'm supposed to use my glue gun for this, but because there is no light, I just have to improvise. So I'm going to be using my lighter to light this candle wax, and I'm going to use it as my gum. You can also use your UHU gum. You can use any gum of your choice. It depends on what you have around you. And this is my cane. You can always get cane around. This is my cane. I've cut it into the size I want. This should be 11 inches. You can actually make it longer, you can make it shorter, depending on your choice, but mine is 11 inches. So let's get started. The width of my fabric is 7 inches, and the length of my fabric is 50 inches. So that is the measurement we use for this type of hand fan. 50 inches width and 7 inches length. And for my velvet, you can use any material of your choice. You can use a bridal satin, you can use your veil net, you can use any material, just have to be very creative. So my velvet material is, the width is 2 inches and the length is 22 inches. So I'll be using my velvet material to wrap up the skein. So I'll be lighting up this. I'm going to heat it. All I just need for the candle wax is to be melt. So I'm going to light it, add it to the cane, then pick up my material. Then at first I'm going to be doing it like this way. It's going to be this way. You cover the upper part at first. Then add your gum to this part. You want to use it to cover the upper part. Then you begin to wrap this way, like this, so that the upper part will be very neat. This is another option. If you don't have light for your glue gun, you can always melt your candle wax like this. Ooh. Okay. You keep applying your gum to the body of the cane, and after applying your gum, you keep rolling your material like this around the cane. It's very easy. So continue. I've gotten to the end of this cane. Then I'm going to close it up like this. I'm going to cut off the excess material. I have the slit, then I'll just use it to cover the upper part this way. So this is what we have. Okay, it's not gumming very well. Let me hold my. You have to make sure your fabric is well covered on the cane. So this is what we have. So we'll be needing this in two places. Don't forget the same measurement, 11 inches long, and you wrap your velvet around it. This is what you have. This is how it should be looking like. And this is my second cane. You can see. So now I have this already. Then I'm going to pick up my fabric. I'm going to pick up my fabric. I'll pick up this wrapped cane. This last part that I ended, this was the beginning of the gumming. It is very neat, so I'll be leaving this beginning outside. So this last part I wrapped, it will be inside of the actual cane. Then you place it like this and you begin to roll. But before rolling, you apply your gum. You can apply your gum, you can go ahead to stitch. If you have your sewing machine, just stitch around like this, but I want to gum it. I'll apply my gum here, then I roll. I have to be very fast because if this candle wax should melt, it will not give me the perfect gumming that I want. So you have to be very fast whenever you are using your candle wax to gum. You place it like this, then you roll. You apply your gum here again and you roll again, so that you won't just have your gum in one place, so that the gum will be very attached to the actual cake. So that at the end of the day you will be having your fan not gumming very well. I hope you understand. So I roll again. I'm going to roll again for the third time because I really like it when my work is very, when it is very lasting. Yes, let me use that word. When it is very lasting and very durable, you can use it for a very long time without having it falling out. So this is gummed already. Then I'll be doing the same for the other part of the fabric, this other end too. I'll be folding it in like this. Let me cut off this excess thread I'm having at the end of the fabric. So same thing applied here. And also this here. So after doing this is the next thing to do. You pick up your fabric, then you begin to do your, you know, your normal folding, the way you do whenever you want to add pleatings to your work. You begin to fold. You can fold it tiny, you can make it bigger. It depends on what you want. It depends on how tiny you want the outcome of the hand fan to be. So I'm giving my own the smaller pleating because I don't want to have something too big. I want my work to really come. So you continue folding till you get to the end of your fabric. So this is what you have. Then I'm going to pick up my needle and thread. I'm going to stitch this upper part. When you are stitching your material, make sure that you do it over and over again, so that you can have a tight work. After doing this, I'll come back again, do it, come back again, and make sure your needle and thread is very thick so that you have a perfect work at the end of the day. You keep going and going. Don't just go once and stop. So after many forth and back, I think I have something I'm okay with now. So this place is well stitched. You open your work, and when you open your work, this is what you would have. This is what you would have. And see. So the remaining needle and thread, I'll just attach it round the fan, sew and cut. When you are using your needle and thread to stitch round, make sure you arrange the gathers with your hand round the fan. And don't forget that whatever you do at this front, you also do the same at the back. Look at this part very well. Where we faced our gumming is going to be the other side, the wrong side. So this place that the gumming is not showing will be our right side. So for this part that will be our wrong side, I'll be adding these two stick together, these two came together. I'll be adding it and stitch together so that it will be firm. At the end of the day, I won't be having something falling off. You can go ahead to add your gum, but I don't really want to add my gum. I want to stitch it together, so I'm going to have a very neat work. But before coming down to stitch, I'm going to add my flower for embellishment here. Is to beautify it and also to cover up this part that I stitched. I hope you understand that. You can go ahead to use your gum to add your flower. You can go ahead to stitch. It depends on your choice. I don't really like gumming because I think it might later fall off. I don't really believe in gumming, but when I stitch, I know that it will be very lasting. So I prefer to stitch most of my work. I've stitched up to this point, so my cane is now glued to each other. This is what I have, and I'll just tie and hide my needle inside of this place. You don't want your needle to be showing off, right? Cut off and hide your needle here. You can see it's no longer showing. So this is the other side. I'm going to stitch around this place also to arrange the gathers and attach my embellishments, and that's all. So this is the end result. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and turn on your notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I upload new videos. See you another time. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.